I'm still amused with how at the end there, they just try to hide Byakuyas even in this game. What's up, everyone? How are we all doing today? I apologize for the late start. Though those of you watching the non-live version, you'll never know. Maybe I'll just release this an hour later than normal, just to throw everyone off. So, anyway. I don't remember if I actually said it on stream or not. I thought I did. But, I said I was going to do this, whether it was on or off stream, and therefore, I had to. Yeah. I went and got a cake to celebrate the fact that this asshole is finally dead! Thank God! Finally! Yes! Oh, man. Sorry but not sorry to all you Nagito fans, but I hate that prick. I really do. And I'm glad he's dead. But in any case, we are going to dive in to the investigation of the murder of Nagito to find out how it happened, who did it, who I will then thank and then murder. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. Maybe I should switch back to small me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. It took every ounce of my being to not start singing Alleluia or Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh? What?
I don't blame you for being confused. No, you should be happy. Wrong reaction, Kazuichi. You have failed me.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending. No. No, 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 no. You can't, no. You better not be right. He has to be dead. Right? Please? I mean, I got a cake to celebrate his death. You can't punk me like this. I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It is Nagito. No, please, please. I'm begging you. Please let him be dead. Please let him still be dead. Please tell me this wasn't a trick. I have a cake celebrating his death. He has to be dead. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believe that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected it to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. No, don't even try to pretend that you have any idea what Nagito is thinking, because no sane human being can pretend to know what Nagito is thinking. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happened all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that... Yes! What the hell are they doing next door? Do they have a buzzsaw going? Hopefully that's not being picked up on the mic.
A body has been discovered!
Yay!
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Thank merciful God.
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
Nagito is really dead? I know, I can't believe it either. I'm so happy. I mean... Oh no.
Damn it!
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Okay, when you find him dead like this, what else could it mean? I hate to tell you, but being tied up, impaled on a spear, and stabbed in the thighs and arms, what looks like 3 dozen times, is not exactly a natural way to die. Dumbass.
That's right!
Plus, it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? Yep, one of us was finally smart enough to kill him, like we should have long ago. One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? To be fair, it's what he deserved. Then, it's going to start again. The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it! We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is!
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now! So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fight!
Wait!
Hold it right there!
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way!
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore!
Got it?
How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure to pulverize your evil intentions! Yeah, okay, Monami, because it worked so well all the other times.
Hey, hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami! You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know that too, you know. What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Please wait!
Enough already! We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. I know! I need to get a cake. Oh wait, I already did that. I need to get balloons. I need to get streamers. I need to get party hats. There's just so much to plan for such a joyous funeral. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh?
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killings happen, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
It looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know! That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Aw, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen? What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally be over.
you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file! Phew.
you guys need to figure out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Rip Nagito, you may have been a dick, but without you, the average IQ of this entire group has dropped to 100 points. No. No, it hasn't. There's no way it has dropped 100 points because of the lack of Nagito. He has just sucked too much. Also, what's up? Yup, how you doing? Hold on!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time! Wait right there! What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go home.
However,
Good. Also, look at what we're comparing to. Kazuichi, Sonia, and Akane. Oh. Does the average IQ really matter when Nagito is so unhelpful that it doesn't matter? Literally, the group is better without him. It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us, and I need to buy that killer a beer. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No, he didn't. He did not help. He gave little leads in there, but he did it in such a dickish way that, I mean, he was worthless and tried providing cover to Teru Teru in case 1. In fact, case 1 would have never happened. None of this would ever happen if Nagito wasn't in the group. None of this would have even happened if it weren't for Nagito. He started all this. This is all his fault. And every single case, he always just went, oh, it's such a shame. Y'all should have came to me first. That would have been an even greater murder. Man, that, ooh. Literally the worst character. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Investigate! First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaede. Yeah, I couldn't fit that on the cake. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death was believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
There is something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? It doesn't say what the cause of death is. It just says, here's all the wounds. This report is basically worthless. The only thing this thing does is actually say, yeah, he died at noon, which we know, and that... Wait, he died at noon. No, the bomb went off early. That's right, they said the bomb went off before schedule. Something doesn't smell right. Because, I mean, it's not like someone murdered him beforehand and set all of this up to make it look like Nagito was still alive to fuck with us. He died around the same time the fireworks went off. That's really the only thing that's of value in the Monokuma file. The rest of this report is just, hey look, idiot, look at the body. But it doesn't say what the actual cause of death is. It doesn't say whether it was by blood loss. It doesn't say whether it was because of severe trauma to the stomach. It doesn't say any of that. Or died of shock, or what? Furthermore, yeah, it's just repeating the same stuff again.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry, or form conclusions. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. We should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Yeah, well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain was blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. It's okay. Stab it a few more times. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Boom, boom, boom. Man, where do you start? I mean, all this is charred back here. His body actually is on... None of this is actually on fire either. Looks like the only thing that caught fire was the curtain. Alright, so that must be a wall over there. We can't investigate over there. Who's my guess of the culprit so far? Sonia right now is the obvious suspect. But I only just started. So I guess we'll start with, lighter. This is... It's a Zippo! I'll guess Monokuma. Okay. It's where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like as though the fire did extensive damage here. The oil wire was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter? Someone probably wanted to keep warm. You're supposed to say just kidding before I read the line.
Bring it on.
It's the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well?
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Yep.
Which means?
Using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer was set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting the warehouse on fire. Cause the fire to destroy the evidence? I doubt it. Why do that then? Because I mean, if you go, okay, I'm gonna burn this warehouse to the ground. Oh yeah, sprinklers. Caused a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to a crime scene, but it doesn't smell right. A lot of this doesn't smell right off the bat. Alright, Alright, I guess I'll look at the fire grenades. Look at a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of the plastic are scattered all over the place. I'm kind of surprised that they used plastic on the fire grenades. Because there's a chance if you threw them that they wouldn't break and release the chemical. It smells like burnt building and merchandise. This is probably... Come on, Hajime, I thought you were smarter than this. Those fire grenades you used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't all that useful in the end. Why do you think nobody uses fire grenades? The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Yeah, who's not in this picture? We don't have Sonia. And we don't have Akane either. So right off the bat, those are our two prime suspects. Oh yeah, I don't have a notebook, but I just remembered. I have paper from the goddamn printer. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Well, nevertheless, this evidence isn't really all that strange. You waste me with all that and you're not even gonna give me a bullet, okay. Monokuma is dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hooray! Let's leave! No response! He's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead. Darn! This is one of those life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. Well, there is. I've been suffering from Nagito. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? And then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going through the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil!
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed off than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose!
I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. That was ominous. I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Alto's getting hot in here. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If this wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done it? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. But it connects somehow because you got a bullet. Hey, wait a minute. Hey! 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 Let me click. Alright, fine. I guess I won't click on the beam you put blood on for me. Alright, let's take a look at Nagito. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. No, it's exactly what he deserved. Exactly what he deserved. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times you were only able to reach the truth because of him. Everything good and bad about him is gone. Yay! We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now is not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Kind of weird. That got burnt off, but nothing else about him looks... that's weird. Well, maybe not. Alright, I should start from one side and work to another. Alright, we'll start here. Mario's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of the rope got burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. If the rope is burned off like this... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? The knife stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could he do something so cruel? This knife! It must be from the military base! Military base? Now that you're mentioning it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife, Sonia.
Well,
By the way, it looks like those wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand? But why not stab the right arm then? That right away stands out as something very weird.
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
And does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? They could just kill him by stabbing him with the knife. Just the knife was too good for him. He needed to suffer more. But I'm not the killer. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
The reason they had to use the spear, huh? I think because they wanted to. Are you full of despair yet, Usami? Fine, I'll clean up poop. There we go. That's what I wanted to hit, was the knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Apparently it's a knife from the military base, and it caused the wounds on his left arm and legs. After Killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand for the final blow and killed him with a spear. It's so cruel, I don't even want to think about it. Why did the killer use a knife and a spear? They could have just... There's a cut in his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
Damn flying bunny is always pooping on the floor. How could they?
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but...
Oh, that is weird. Why would it be like that? So it must have been clenched. kind of like this for the blood to get in through the things, but not cover the palm. So what was he gripping? What's up, Cringe Kayla? How you doing? Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. That explained the blood. That explained the blood on his palm, but is there something else that's strange? When you flip it over the back of his hand. Alright, so why did it cut off at that? So his hand was like this, right? And he's gripping onto something and the blood gets splattered all over there. That would cause the palm to not get... Huh. Maybe his hand was like this when he died. But why?
See?
It's just as I said, it's strange, right? I win. Yeah, you sure win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like... That wire! Wait, is that just all considered part of the spear? Look how it's empty there. He was holding the cable. But why would he be holding that? That makes no sense. Which would explain the streak on the beam. It was residue blood that wiped off on the beam. If this was slung over... Did he commit suicide? No. Could it? Spear with a flashy ornament is impaled deeply in the Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord to whip around to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! It's the Spear of Gungnir! Right? Or is it Gungnir? I think it's Gungnir, now that I think about it. I don't know. But I don't think that's actually how the Spear of Gungnir works. I'm pretty sure anyway. Spear of Gungnir, Odin's spear in mythology. Well, Monokuma didn't. I mean, he just had iron javelins that he impaled with Junko and called it the Spear of Gungnir. So I mean, it wasn't exactly this specific design of spear, but yeah, he definitely did call upon the Spear of Gungnir, or Gungnir, or whatever. And Junko was impaled by a whole lot of steel javelins. A whole lot of them. I don't think any of them had this cord. The point is that Monokuma's a dick. You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it in Azumi Castle.
What? Nazumi Castle?
What the hell?
It was designed to be fear of mice, so I can't go in there.
Damn you, mice! Damn you to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's in that castle. Well, more important, I need to focus on the investigation. Spear definitely catches my eye, with the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the middle of the hand. Looks like a part of that's in blood too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it, which would explain the palm not having blood, because it was clenched around that section. Hey Siri, what is the Spear of Gugner?
I found something on the web about what is the Spear of Governor. Check it out.
Hey Siri, why do I even bother?
I don't know. Frankly, I wondered that myself.
As long as you wonder that too. About the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of cord doesn't have blood on it. What if this was suicide? Man, what an elaborate way to punish yourself and then commit suicide. But how could he have done it? He's half tied up. I mean, I guess he could have tied himself up. Maybe. But stab himself? Well, I mean, the rope's burnt to make us think that that hand was tied up, and it was just ruined in the fire. I guess it's possible. That would explain why the wounds are only on the one arm and his two legs. But why? If that is the case, why? Might be better if I confirm that later. Rip Sayaka, Mukuro, Leon Chihiro Mondo, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Celeste Sakura, Rip Sakura, Junko, Byakuya, Teru, Mahiru, Peko, Rip Peko, Hiyoko, Ibuki, Rip Ibuki, Mikan, Nekamaru, Gundam, never forget Gundam, and now Nagito. But you know what? At least in Gundam's case, I did at least do this. Even though it didn't work, god damn it. Rip. And Fuyuhiko's right eye. It's great to know it doesn't work. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied up to pillars nearby. He wouldn't be able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, his wounds on the legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie Nagito up, they stabbed his legs as well? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Ah, excellent! We need to narrow down who's had a huge grudge towards Nagito. That narrows it down to... Hold up, let me get the report card to see who it narrows it down to. It narrows it down to Hajime, Nagito, Byakuya, Gundam, Kazuichi, Tero, Sonya, Chiaki, Akane, Fuyuhiko, Neko, Hiyoko, Masaru, Mikan, Ibuki, and Peko. It narrows it down to one of those 16 people. Oh yeah, and myself. I guess it does. Did I do it? Yeah, I know most of those people are dead. They still hold a grudge against him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds they inflicted were for reasons other than killing. Don't forget Monokuma. And I disagree. I think Monokuma loves Nagito. Because all Monokuma wants to do is to make us suffer and feel despair. And my god, did Nagito do an amazing job at that. Monami probably hates Nagito, though. You are correct. Monami probably does hold a grudge against him. If that's the case, was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? I doubt it. I mean, look at the blood. It's covering his mouth too. So I mean, if they were trying to make him confess, why bother with the duct tape? Monami can't hold hate for anyone except Monokuma. Never underestimate the malice of rabbits.
Even so.
Well, even if it was torture, there's no doubt the killer held a deep grudge towards Nagito.
Damn it!
Using to let him die easily. I could totally understand that a dark impulse like that. Aha! So you did it! Nailed it. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they've really gone this far? But Nagito had a hope fetish, right? Pretty sure Monokuma would have hated him trying to create all that hope. But at the same time... So is that why Mike Bunny is grounded from the mic? I can't remember why I grounded Mike Bunny. You remember why you're grounded? No? Okay. Mike Bunny doesn't know either. At the same time, even though he had such a fetish for hope, and hope was the best thing ever, he still did a good job of not creating any hope! He was so bad at doing the thing he kept saying he loved! Torture wounds have been added to the truth bullets. What am I missing? Ah, his face! He must have been in great pain. He clearly had an agonizing look on his face when he died. Is that why Nagito's hoodie is so... No, it's a jacket! I don't know why his coat is cut like that. That's very weird how it's cut at 90-degree angles. But no, coats like that exist. I've got a coat that goes down to my ankles. Does this keep him from screaming?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth was covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Wait a minute. Sorry, excuse me.
Shiaki moved past Kiachi and Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. One swift move. Yep, there's no blood underneath. Hey, what are you doing? I want to give him the elixir of life so that we may suffer some more.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Put the tape back into the use! You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! Kazuichi, we've been cursed. The curse's name is Nagito. Deal with it.
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice in his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
Yeah, it can't be torture then. Because why do the slice if you're going to cover his mouth? It's just doing it for the sake of satisfying sadism. Or if it was suicide, masochism. What's up, Grim? How you doing? How dare you call gamer waifu swine, Kazuichi? You will be punished.
Hey, hey.
About the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh? What's wrong with that?
Well,
His duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, causing the duct tape to get stuck to his mouth a little bit. What's wrong with that? Is there something we need to worry about? I don't get it, but put the duct tape back.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Yeah, so tragic. So grim. Are you gonna miss Nagito? Am I ready for the third game for this? I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break before I touch V3. When is V3 out? Hey Siri. When is Danganronpa V3 released?
Mozart, Don Giovanni by Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, Francisco Areza, Robert Lloyd, Sharon Sweet, Sir Neville Mariner, and Sir Thomas Allen was released on January 1st, 1991.
God motherfucking damn it. Can we just shrug and not care? You know, cringe of Kayla has it right. Let's just shrug it off, not worry about holding a trial for Nagito, and just have some cake. Some delicious cake. I'm still wanting to feel play. I will at some point. I don't know when though. Oh, yeah, that's a good reason. I guess we should continue. I can't believe I'm actually investing in such a grisly-looking body. I know. I mean, Nagito's looked rough from the get-go. And stop making me crave cake. Come on. You want this cake. Can we just sacrifice Kazuichi for this and call it quits? Case closed. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? No, it means you're happy. It's okay, Hajime. Just take in the murder scene. Enjoy it. My classmate's dead body is right in front of me. And one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as normal as that? You bought Nagito a cake? Yes, I got an actual cake. I mean, I'm becoming abnormal too. So am I done here then? Well, thank God he doesn't have one pointed at his crotch. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to all these people too.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial and think of what we can do after.
Alright, fine, bye. I must have really oh my god, yes. Nagito was just the worst character. Nagito is the worst character I've ever seen in a game, ever. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? And maybe it was you. That's too bizarre. I can't think of anything except laugh. Yes, just laugh. Laugh and joy and edit. She looks deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
It's about that sprinkler.
One of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well, you see the girder right next to it, right?
See?
Ah, we're gonna bring that up. Okay.
See that red streak? That's definitely pink.
Yep, definitely pink. This other streamer promised us all 1,000 insanity when Nagito died, so I'm actually excited. Hooray! We all killed Nagito! Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on this. Yeah, so that's another. Yeah. And you're not gonna share with us, are you? Well, I mean, I don't know how to give you the cake. I mean, otherwise I would. Sure, what, the streamer? Or wait, are we talking about the cake, or are we talking about 1000 insanity?
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's what I've been staring at. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Yeah, that's definitely another point in the murder column. And not in the murder, the suicide column.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma tire reaches 0 in 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip's gonna end, right? We can finally go back home! Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll actually happen? Why would you think that would happen? Cake duh, I want that cake. Oh, you mean... You want this cake? Oh, this cake. Best thing I've ever done. Not even gonna have a piece today. I just want this cake. I want some death cake.
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after that countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know. What could be worse than that? What does that cake say? Rip Nagito. I mean, I was pressed for time. I couldn't find a pastry set with a writing tip on it, so I had to use a star tip, and that's why it came out bad. I also contemplated having it professionally made, but I think picking up a cake that says, "Rest in peace, Nagito, I'm glad you're dead," might have been frowned upon.
Damn it!
I don't know. But this Monokuma fire we're talking about, you know, there's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know.
You...
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, Akane, I am counting on you to provide some useful information or cleavage. You must provide either of them. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. Well, it looks like that's different this time. Looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. It looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written. It's clearly written on the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. It was at noon. What were we all doing at that time? But yeah, that's the thing. The time of death is at noon. So that actually eliminates... I think everyone. Unless someone's gonna now go like, oh right, by the way, when we said we were all throwing fire grenade bottles, I wasn't there. I was busy in the burning warehouse murdering Nagito. What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Seems like an accurate way to go. Can we give cake to whoever... Yes, I will give this cake to whoever killed Nagito. However, I totally killed him, it was me. It happened 30 minutes ago. It was around the time we were struggling with the bombs. You're right, those fake bombs were totally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Yeah, which is pretty much only Sonia. But Sonia was there when we grabbed the fire grenades, because she was the one who even commented, when I was here there was more fire extinguishing stuff, but all that's here now are the grenades, which makes me wonder what year this is. Alright, maybe this is actually a question that Siri can answer. Hey Siri, when did fire grenades stop being used?
Here's what I found on the web for when did fire grenades stop being used. Have a look.
I didn't ask for... Siri, I don't have time to read. Fuck you, Siri. Hey, Siri. Fuck you. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi for before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us had an alibi for that time. That's why we split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. I guess it's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Kirilla's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. Not they wouldn't have gone into the trouble of the rope and the duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? To satisfy the sadistic urge that burns inside. Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should investigate the other areas inside the warehouse first. Oh, god damn it, it's just light coming through fans. Wow, this little rig up. There's a lot of typical Monokuma pot. Alright, so someone like set him up domino style. Probably to knock over that lighter then. So what? Here the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. So did the fire do that? Why are they scattered like this? That's why I saw them. I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. So the killer set those up. We did have trouble opening the door. But yeah, the window, the light coming in is just from fans. So there's only one way out. It's a suicide. It has to be. Because there's no way anyone could set this up and neatly close the door. Yeah. Well, thank you, Nagito. Thank you for offing yourself for me. Maybe we're the ones who need this mess?
See?
Look at the tipped over panels by the entrance. The tipped over panels by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels were tipped over is because Akane kicked the door open. Yeah. We were here yesterday. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
There's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over and starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the others tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate that it was done intentionally. Oh man, tons of books! I bet you one slice of cake, it's boob lady? Okay, you're on. There are a bunch of books stacked up on top of each other. Sprinkle's completely soaked and I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Well, there's where the depressing shit was coming from. It's an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here?
Maybe.
Looks like the weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. It looks like it's busted from getting drenched by this. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistake. That music was coming from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? And covered with the sound of the panels. Or the sound that is screaming, too. I'm still missing one Monokuma doll, and I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, that New Age crap. Alright, I guess we're done here. Oh, come on! Fine, I guess Sonia. I feel like Sonia's supposed to get into the warehouse. Reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body. Now is the time to talk to you. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's all right. It's not a bomb. Why'd you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why are we at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot be.
Do you suspect me?
Well, you're the only one left I can suspect because I seriously doubt Akane is smart enough to figure this out, because this definitely took some devious planning, of which only I am capable of. Oh, it's cold. That just dribbled down my shirt. Oh, God. Cold.
There's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch!
Sonia?
I am sorry.
Yes, I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. She'll calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you were suspicious and got to investigate them?
that is.
I'm amazed Akane can dress herself in the morning. I'm pretty sure if Akane thought she got away with it, she wouldn't dress herself in the morning.
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
Because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How'd you find out the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
Why did you try to use one of them? What?
I see. I
I
see.
thought one of the bombs would be small enough to...
Oh.
The blast opened the door of the ancient ruin. At the time, I believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
I wonder if the voice actress was told, I want you to deliver this line as awkwardly as possible. I'm willing to bet she actually did get direction to do that, too.
See. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Well, Nagito knew.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs were the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them.
I love it when she curses.
Goddamn mother shitting fuck shit fuck face.
That's why you knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it.
Why didn't Kazuichi die? I believe I can fly. I don't want to click yet. I love just seeing Kazuichi just in that pose. What's up, Midnight Eye? How you doing?
Upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us think that the bombs he set were the real as well.
Actually, how did he survive? He survived with only minor spinal injuries. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. The problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained
Do
everything.
you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
Sonia, you don't know me very well. I don't have such a good track. You think I have a good track record solving these cases because I instantly believe everything everyone says. No. You need to earn my trust, Sonia. You need to earn it. It takes a lot to earn my trust and for you to not be a suspect. That being said, I am like 90% certain that this was a suicide. You're right, I got it. Thank you for becoming a bullet. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I've been able to find some clues, but there are still many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Maybe if I stick my hand out like this, you'll stop being worried. Are you no longer worried?
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You think it's a good idea to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering besides the crime scene. The military base Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the original came from, and Nagito's room. Man, we got a lot to investigate. Damn.
I'm pretty sure the others have already
can
investigated.
you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
Response to Chiaki, others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems you have the same idea.
What is it, safe? There won't be anyone guarding the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we investigate all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas, we'd have given up all completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Hey. Then it's okay if we leave this place? Oops. It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no way to expect it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, no one can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Alright, apparently we need to investigate the factory for reasons unknown to me. I guess to quickly turn this truck into a bullet. Apparently the bombs that are stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing particular that catches my eye. Reminds me, we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Apparently Nagito could drive. Good to know. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. Sorry, besides the video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. That might, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. Just try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! There's no way I can examine this, but if it's locked, then maybe there's really something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Never overthink this. Maybe Nagito killed himself to confuse us, to make us think that one of us actually killed him, when in reality, he went and did something super crazy, like infect the water supply with Ebola. I don't know. Fucking Nagito is so weird, man. Break room's on the other side of this door. We'll retain the fire grenades. Anything inside? Top of this floor, it looks like a clue. Not even trash. Somebody once told me you were gonna win a slice of cake. Yeah, that's not happening. Well, I guess we're done here then. Really? What else is there? This? I say Monaku, it looks like there aren't any clues here. Great. I mean, Sonya has another clue.
My.
I've never seen so many Monakumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However,
when I was staring at all these Monakumas, the thought occurred to me.
well,
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been... How?
do you have a minute?
If you hide a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon.
If I hide a bomb in anything, it'll make a frightening weapon. If I hide a bomb inside this mug, it'll make a frightening weapon. If I hide a bomb inside my Nagito is dead Alleluia cake, it'd be a frightening weapon. What does it mean?
So, do you not think the group is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism!
A use of most bombs is an act of terrorism. I don't... This conversation is so stupid. This conversation is so stupid, it's making my head hurt.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it!
Yeah, you do that.
Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it's all gravy!
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna be on another island. On another planet. On another anywhere else. Anywhere but here.
Oh, Garvey, what the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see, I see.
Again, pilot, chopper, leave.
You're right.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder.
I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bombs were from the military base of the factory, then he brought from the Octagon?
Well done.
I must say you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside of one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. This is supposed to be a happy day, where I have cake and Nagito is dead. Stop making my head hurt. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have?
It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Yes, leave here. I never want to be here again. Now where should I go? Ugh. What is it, the factory? Oh, Nezumi Castle, that's right. Tonight, on The Tonight Show, we have Monokuma propaganda. Yep, sure enough, one of the spears is missing. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. Spear's definitely right.
I see.
Just as I thought, it looked exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cords attached to the handle. And there's a way at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. Killer took one of the spears and used as a weapon. The Spear of Gugner, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. Why'd the killer use the spear and a knife? Yep, Robo-Dude's a clock now.
well, yeah.
You could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear with this unnecessary cord would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But they chose this spear for a reason. What could the reason be? Because suicide. I'm glad we didn't learn anything else from this. You know, for such a complicated case, we are not getting very many truth bullets. That's kinda worrying me. I mean, all that's left is Nagito's house. If that's the case, this would be the shortest investigation yet. Unless there's something else that suddenly comes up. Man, these trees. It's so sad. By the way, did you poop yet? Dude, he is stick. Oh yeah, he's a stick, unlike me. I am the opposite of a stick. Alright. Let's go to Nagito's room to find a suicide note, or whatever. Probably not. Knowing him, it's just gonna say, like, if you're reading this, you guys are dicks, and I am superior. And then the bunny laid an egg and then flew away forever. Give me something! Woo! Goodbye! Bye-bye, Usami! Thank God that bunny's gone forever. Oh wait, that's right! Nagito's a guy. Were you stalking out his room?
I'm annoyed.
What happened?
I'm annoyed.
What are you annoyed about?
I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
I don't really understand. You can't investigate Nagito's cottage?
I should try to investigate Nagito's cottage.
While you're being annoyed. You're more of a log, pretty much. Huh? It's locked.
Apparently, we can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed.
There's nothing I can do. I'm going to go investigate another area. What are you gonna do?
I'll go look for Monokuma.
Yep.
We can go inside.
Well, where else can I investigate? Why is my thing flashing? But my thing is flashing! Like, where should I go, though? Oh, no, I didn't go to the military base. That's right, that was one of the places they said to go look. Or lockpick the door. I would just take an axe to the door. Like, seriously. Just fuck the door. Just fuck it. With an axe. Man, this cake looks delicious. Alright, that's why I opened the menu. It's so cute. Locks aren't very strong, and Buki showed us that, right? Anyway, I'm gonna fill this this chibi me with despair. Alright, so is this the part where we are going to go ahead and escape using this helicopter? It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru. What has anything to do with this incident? Huge supply of guns and other firearms and stuff for the bed of the truck. Ah, I found it! What'd you find? Oh, that truck over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife? Wait, that's the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand.
Maybe.
Means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. Not me! This is the first time I've been here! That sounds fishy.
Man.
This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Big guns in the open is totally dangerous! Seriously! They gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island. There's no one on this island who can do that. Like what? Like what? You want me to confirm the tank has not been used? Guess what? The bombs were fake. Maybe this is fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check myself. Oh my god. Oh! This truck. When I tried to look through the truck bed, it's empty. There's nothing here. When I first came here, there was something on this bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
But now you don't know the bombs weren't real? It's possible they thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there's a different motive behind his actions. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. No. Don't worry. Just be happy. And celebrate his death. Celebrate it! Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't investigated his cottage yet. Too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we should be able to find some kind of clue. Let's go!
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants you to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needed it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black... I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it, because it's made out of black beans. We don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose! Bye-bye!
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that, but why has he opened the door with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Hey, the computer key is computerized.
Hey.
Cottage key is computerized. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. Alright. So Nagito did steal from Usami. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope. becoming despair so that he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Is he fapping a hope in his cottage? Oh! No. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. Anyway! Fancy and Turtle Box covered in sparkling pink lights totally standing out. Could this be... Yup.
Perhaps.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
No, she was just reacting. It looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If it's here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito? Now he's spying on Monokuma in the bath. Why? Well, why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, might be good if we see what's inside.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Might be. But this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen from Monami in the first place. Turn back towards the box and cautiously open the lid. It was just a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside a treasure box like... Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. Wow. I don't even know what to say. What do you even say to that? It's... Just look at that. Look at this. That drawing of Fat Byakuya. It even says so cool. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, everyone's tired. Is this a diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. I don't understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on... We were in the fun house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on the edge. Hajime tried to go to the final bedroom day. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Did something happen?
No, it's not. Wait a minute. That means she saw me. I guess it's nothing. No. This doesn't matter in the end.
Stop it!
Please stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami appeared and took the notebook from on my
I
hand.
won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you're allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you're a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right! It's my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar! Well, you always show up out of nowhere!
Why you?
Monami, it's not good. It's not good to lie, you know.
My package from Japan today, it has candy, and also Nagito is dead. I know Nagito is dead! Would you like some cake to celebrate? Why?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Nanami can't even write.
I seriously doubt that. Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Not sure if clue or just comic relief. I'm seriously not sure if this is actually a clue or not.
See? Bullseye, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister, even though I've done that several times already. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
So you didn't write that notebook, is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye!
Bye!
So it is a clue. She actually can't write. So who did write in it? The traitor? Which means if the traitor wrote in it, what's been bothering me is something Gundam said. There's almost no wind. There's almost no wildlife on the island. We'll figure that out next chapter, I guess. I'm too busy celebrating that Nagito is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked. Yeah, she totally ran away.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try and get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Monokuma's still in the bath? Is there really a Monokuma in the... Oh my...
No.
Alright, so is that it? Alright, let's start from the right, work to the left. A lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring them from the library? She looks at a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelves.
Might take a lot of time to go through that stuff.
Hey!
Let's just leave it to later.
Yeah, I agree. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My car doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why did he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
That's kind of weird. Oh! Why? Monokuma's special poison for poisoning use only. Alright then. For poisoning use only. There isn't much sign. The only inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who doesn't like cold drinks, he doesn't keep it well stocked.
That bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Just take a shot of this every day, and I guarantee you, your weight problem will be the least thing you worry about. But it tastes good. Om nom nom. Mmm, poison. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death.
Hey, this is...
Me?
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Wait. There's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. Be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Oops. I seriously doubt it's that kind of poison.
If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous.
I don't know if it's the cause of death. Maybe. That'd be a really elaborate suicide, though. Poison yourself? And then impale yourself with a spear? Man. After torturing yourself? One hell of a suicide.
Right on.
Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Oh joy! So if I did drop it, I would die. Yay! So a lot like gasoline, the liquid isn't very flammable, but the gas is. Except instead of being flammable, it's death. As gaseous state, it's heavier than air and breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Hydrolysis. It's been a while since I've done anything chemistry. Okay, well, I do chemistry stuff every day, but last time I dealt with a chemistry class, hydrolysis, I want to say that that's the process of breaking down and becoming inert in the presence of water. I want to say that that's the case. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is hydrolysis?
Hydrolysis, from Greek hydro, meaning water, and lysis, meaning to unbind, usually means the cleavage of chemical bonds by the addition of water. Should I keep going?
Nailed it! Shut up, Siri. Alright, so I didn't remember. I'm amazed I remembered that. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
It sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. The refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
From the Octagon! Oh, that's right! I remember him saying, like, hey, there's poison here. I could poison everyone to death here.
The question could apply to the bomb used in the hotel room.
Apply to the bomb?
see?
There's a reason Nagito has obtained such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse.
This poison must have been brought to there too, right?
Perhaps.
How do you take the fridge from the Octagon? You just kept it in the glass container. Maybe. I don't know, maybe he went back to the funhouse? I don't know. Fucking Nagito, man. We shouldn't be worried about how he got the stuff. We should instead be celebrating his death with cake. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the last class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares
Hey,
me.
hey.
Also, already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
The bottle's less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? Or is the trap somewhere he hasn't sprung yet?
Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he's making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that exists, it'd be really bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Not really. I mean, it's heavier than air, so it would poison our feet. And because it's a gas, it would have to be inhaled to actually do that. You'd have to set it up somewhere pretty specific. What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Crap, it is a bullet. Alright. Next up is the window, which I doubt it's going to be anything. Basic layout windows. Yep. Which means bed.
Hey.
Maybe there's something under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. Notifications, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. A plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside it. Oh, wonderful! Precautions for handling the poison. Yay! Hope porn. Oh, hope! Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. Looks like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these on the bed? What did Nagito use this stuff for? The poison.
Hajime.
Is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. People in the bed once again started looking at the area in the supermarket, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum. Round piece of aluminum, huh? Could be the seal on the poison bottle.
Wait.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Okay, it became a bullet. That means important. Alright. So, it's quite possible that... I mean, we don't have to figure out the cause of death. It seems likely it's a suicide. Wow, there's still more? Like, what? Here's the structure of my room. There's a shower over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Alright. I mean, it's... Just because the closed room, it means that... But the foil. The fire grenades, if I remember right... What's wrong with that? Oh man, the fire grenades didn't even become a clue. So I only have a picture of them. I'm thinking the caps from a fire grenade. If that's the case, it's quite possible he dumped out the contents of a fire grenade, which means that he would have had to dispose of those contents somewhere, probably in the toilet or something like that, because that stuff is pretty hazardous. Then replace it with the poison. Oh no! It's not suicide! Oh no, 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 no! Oh no! Motherfucker! I just figured it out! The case is unsolvable! This motherfucker set himself up to die by poison that he put into one of the fire grenades, hid all the other freaking fire extinguishing equipment so that we'd be stupid enough to have to throw the fire grenades, and one of us threw the one with the poison that killed him. And none of us know which one it is. Oh my god. Oh man. Even in death. Oh my god. The spear, him stabbing himself, making it look like a frickin' grizzled up torture scene, only to have the setup be proof that it's suicide, was all to mask the fact that he poisoned a fire grenade. One of us threw the fire grenade that had the poison in it, unless he put a little bit in each one. But if that was the case, then there'd be more than one black, and then Monokuma would have stepped in. So no, it had to only be one fire grenade. One person threw the grenade that killed him. And because it was heavier than air, and he was tied to the floor, it was guaranteed to only kill him. And because the sprinklers went off, it neutralized the poisonous gas so that no one else would have got killed. And there's a probably good chance he was holding onto the spear the whole time, and then when he finally died, it let go and impaled him. Oh my god. Shit, I'm right, aren't I? Son of a... Ooh. Oh man, okay. Right then. Which means I probably need a testimony from you. Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might have some time to investigate. We should try it. Well, we've examined everything else. So. It's quite... Hajime could be the killer. Any one of them could be the killer. And not even know it. We've got what? We have a 1 in 6 shot of getting it right. The genres are types.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
Does that mean we should ignore...
Yep.
I'll leave it to you, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but...
So I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got pressured to do this without realizing it. Walk over the shelf. One by one, I started moving various books and examining one. Oh, here we go. We're getting these books now. Huh? Well, that... Yeah, he's just gonna talk about this. I don't care. Nagito said it only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? He said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. Might be one of those lies, too. With a file in my hand to confirm that. I realized something that was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there's an issue about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. Everyone who died had pages that wrote information too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. Into the contents. Profile containing basic information stuff, my date of birth, my height and weight, and my length and so forth. But there's one specific thing that caught my eye. The words Reserve Corps student. There's no denying it. It confirmed that I was truly a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
Not just my profile. The profile of everyone on this islander is in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
You say everyone. Do you mean everyone?
Yeah, just base generation. But there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
No!
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Oh! Tell me more.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might not be the traitor? You think he might be the traitor?
No, it's just that because his name isn't written in here, that's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're based on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
What the heck?
Why do you have to ask me? You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping the pages and confirming the names. I knew something was screwy about Byakuya being in this game. I frickin' knew it. Welcome back, Cringe Kayla. How you doing? Ultimate imposter. Someone was posing as Byakuya. It's you. Yes, me! Could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That Byakuya's true identity! True identity? He was a fake pretending to be the ultimate affluent prodigy Byakuya Togami? Well, to be fair, if you could steal anyone's identity, wouldn't you steal Byakuya's? Seems legit. A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, it's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, not even his age. Even his age and gender is unknown. Aha, you just played the pronoun game and failed. See? You said his gender's unknown. Come on, man. You have to do better than that. Silly Monokuma. Basically, he doesn't exist. Well, not anymore, he's dead. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anyone. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. Tugami, you nailed it. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
That's why he was so much fatter compared to... Hey, are you saying there's something wrong with being fat? Well, there is, actually. Compared to when he was involved in the school life?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. So what's my talent then? Is it because I suck at everything I am not bound to anything? Damn, when you're about to be social justice lightning, but you're too lazy. No. The moment you obtain talent, your ways of life have already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I can tell you straight up, the revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me that time? Was he gonna reveal that? I wonder. Based on that context, if I had to guess.
No.
Maybe he was complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you would have never been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you went to Hope Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. The Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. See, it's this crap right here. The fact that he keeps pushing so hard that the Future Foundation is so goddamn motherfucking awful. But at the same time, if the Future Foundation really was doing everything that he keeps saying it's doing, and is responsible for all this damage, then he should be happy about it, because it's letting him go around and do his little despair shit that he's doing right now. That's what's making me think that there's something really sketch going on here. The Future Foundation is nowhere near as bad as he wants us to make us think it is. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
obviously. Obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there, the fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Host. What if it's both? Why can't it be both? You made a fake profile for the traitor and included him here?
correct.
Wouldn't it be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
And we can't use this trial to figure out who the traitor is. And that's true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye.
Excuse me for a moment. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Cake.
Well, personally, I think time is.
You're wrong, it's cake.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
So will cake. Cake is more important.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
I don't know, wasting cake seems pretty wasteful.
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Is that really the last one? Really? A little skeptical about that.
I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
My dead Nagito candies are tasty. Delicious. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Monokuma still plans to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
well,
But still, it's not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Oh, don't worry! Even if you figured it out, it won't help you. That's how fucked you are.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can be it can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. Boobs. Stupid fool. You're making me depressed. So it's going to happen again.
The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this, the one saying it,
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. You don't have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? The feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. I know that. Stop trying to jinx us. It's too late. Already done.
I'll beat you up!
Damn right. Stupid rabbit should just shut up. You hear that? Shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I finally realized after losing my powers that I'm just a puntable bunny. Please punt me. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I
I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looked like she was filled with determination.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini-Maru. Be annoyed if he started talking during the trial. Fine.
but still.
Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's go to the last trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Oh, you have no idea. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. Yeah, it's the end. It's the end where you have a 1 in 6 chance of living. Have fun! Oh wait, unless you're the one who threw the bottle, then you have
Yeah.
a 5 in 6 chance of living. But then again, you only have a 1 in 6 chance of being that one. This elevator ride will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. But yeah, now I totally get why this class trial is infamous. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how screwy this is gonna get. I mean, I still can't believe one of us able to do that. Oh, one of you did it! Oh my god. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. You say that now, but man! I thought I hated Nagito before, but man, even the way he offed himself, he did it in such a way that's just a... Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight.
We must fight. I wonder if they could have figured it out without Nagito. Really not good. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already!
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. The last one where you get to live anyway. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show us some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, it's also the last class trial. I seriously doubt it's the last class trial, though. The curtain is about to rise. Hey, Siri, Joe, no. What are you
My
doing?
web search turned something up for Cialis the last class Ronaldo. Have a look.
Hey, Siri. Stop that. Did I figure... What did you think I figured out earlier? Because I still don't know who did it. Because it is literally impossible to know. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. I'm not sure how he managed to fake that. But his true nature held a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. It turned out he was even more evil than Bakura. And I didn't think that was possible. And you people killed him! He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said become a stepping stone for our hope. His way of thinking was completely fucked up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. And I could never be happier. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Shout out to Chiaki, the last one alive on this board. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. And unfortunately, we have to call it quits there. Because there's no way I have enough time tonight to be able to get through even half of the class trial. There's just no way. But, man, I think tomorrow I'll do something non-Danganronpa related, because I would like to just do the class trial in one go. Rather than having to worry about it splitting if I get held back at work. So I think we're going to do the class trial for this case Saturday morning, I think. And then, I guess these next 2 days I will just think about how the game would do this. Because, man. The only thing I know for sure is that Nagito didn't commit suicide. That's the only thing I know for sure. Even though it's going to look like that, and I'm willing to bet like 75% of this trial is going to be us convinced that Nagito committed suicide. But we'll get to it next time.